There was an interesting game by Bala in the last round of the tournament. As you know, last rounds are always crucial. It decides where you end up on the table. Like you win, you end up on the top. You lose, you go to further down. So there's no coming back. It's a last round, right? So last round matches are very crucial, and this is a match between two similar rated players. Bala is slightly higher rated with 9 points extra, but rating doesn't matter really, right? When you're playing chess and your opponent is there to defeat you, to get you. And this game was very interesting because I want to show you a very nice idea executed by Bala. He did that same idea several times in the game. As you can see, just a heavy piece end game, major piece end game, two rooks and a queen, no other piece, right? So we are going to join the game here. In this position, material is equal. Black's this e6 pawn can be a target. D4 is also a weak pawn. So white has a slight advantage in this position. Engine thinks it's 1.34, as good as a pawn or 1.5 pawns. Now, Bala plays queen e1. A very nice idea. You're just attacking the target, the e6 pawn, which is a weakness. Black defends it, Pravan defends it. Now, white plays rook e4, attacking d4. Black defends it. Now comes queen e2. You can see what Bala's up to. Rook f8. Putting some pressure on f2, but queen's defending. And now comes rook pawn f3. So pawn f3 just to stop any counterplay on the f file. Rook e7, and then comes rook e1. So you can see that these three pieces have put everything on top of this pawn. Bala has put all these pieces on top of this pawn. Now black is completely passive. He is completely dominated because these three pieces stuck to defending this guy. It was either this pawn or king had to move. Now it's not over yet. So we call such a position Alakain gun. When the queen is behind the rook and two rooks are in front, we call it an Alakain gun. This is sort of an Alakain gun, but the queen is in front. Now this is not over. He does something more interesting here. He takes it one step up. After he plays rook e5. What is he up to? He wants to get his pieces more up. The pieces are just creeping forward. He's not letting off the pressure. Queen e4. Queen takes queen, rook takes back. And now this pawn is hanging. There's no way Prabhan can defend this. This pawn is gone. Pawn takes, and then rook takes e4. So that was how Bala got a very nice position through that, Bala's Alakan gun or Bala's gun. With two rooks and a queen on the same file, completely dominating and targeting a particular pawn. And he played it very nicely and got this position. If you want to see how this ended, the game just went on. And b4, getting a pawn almost, not yet. White is just up a pawn. I'll just take you through the game. Again, you can see Bala doing the same thing. The two rooks are putting themselves onto this b6 pawn. If black defends, he'll be completely passive. Black takes the pawn, white takes, rook check, and now the rook is gone. It's not gone. King c5 is there. Rook takes, king takes. It's another exchange of rooks, but now Bala's getting one more pawn, maybe more. So the whole king side is wiped off. Now this is just an easy position to win. To win for white, white just has to keep his calm and get his pawns forward step by step. He even gives up the pawn here because now he plays rook check, king moves, and then rook g7, simplifying it even further into a pure queen endgame, like one queen endgame. So this is an interesting position that I have to show you. Basically, in this position, a player who knows this endgame would play king f5. What Bala did was actually a blunder because now black can simply play king g7 and it's a draw. The pawn cannot go forward. Pawn forward, king goes back, king here, king g8, pawn f7, king f8, king f6. It's a draw. If I take you here in this position, f5 was a blunder. The move that is needed is king f5. And when black goes one side, then you play king g6. And when black goes one side, you go the other side. And now it's a win. But fortunately for Bala, Ravand also did not play it perfectly. Now after king f5, king moves, Bala plays king e6. This is the moment for Pravan to hold the game. The draw is in his hands. If he just plays king e8, it's a draw. White pushes, black will just move. And white has to play this and it's a draw. But Pravan did not do that. I mean, even if you don't know the endgame, you just have to calculate a little bit to find out that it's a draw. He goes the other side, just allowing white to come with his king forward. Now it's a easy win for Bala, right? Just getting the king over and checkmate. So, two things to learn from this game. One was how Bala used his rooks and the queen on the same file. Second was the pawn endgame. And these are basic technical endgames which you need to know to win games or to draw games in case of Pravant. Both of them did not know it properly, but since both of them know it, the person who was winning first just won the game, and that's Bala.